Hello Flossies, my name is Zan Lancettle. I'm the crazy band lady Stitches. It is July 19th and this is a channel about cross stitch, some quilting eventually, and now your girl is crocheting. Which I already knew how to crochet. I mean, I could do a chain stitch. And at one time, I know I did a Afghan. But as I was stitching it, it fanned out on the ends. And I could never figure out why. Tonight, I went to class and I figured out why. So we're going to get into it. So we're going to get into that. Plus some cross stitch stuff. So welcome back to my channel. We hit 500, well, me, with y'all's help, I hit 500 subscribers. I think I'm at, let me see, I got some little notes, made notes this week, because, I've been a mess. I've been a mess this week, not anybody else. Where's my notes go? Oh, no. Say it ain't so. I don't know where my notes went. I tore out a piece of paper and I don't know where my notes went. Well, y'all just... I know you're not surprised that I can't find my notes. Not surprised at all. Not surprised. Anywhoobs. Okay, well that's not good because I need my notes. Let me find them. Hold on. What did I do with that note? I straightened up my area because it was a hot mess, and we'll poop. Okay. Alright, well, I know who sent me some stuff. I was gonna show y'all some. Well, I can tell y'all. I don't remember her last name, but I don't want to give out last names anyway. Oh, I see my notes. Hold on. Got them. I know y'all aren't surprised. So if you're new to my channel, it is what it is. It's a hot mess at sometimes, and I'm kind of hot. But I got on my blue because this week I said if you follow me on Instagram, it's Crazy Band Lady Stitches. I made a comment about my marching band collided this week with my cross stitch, big time, because, well, I went and watched Blue Coats on the movie screen this week. It was like a little teaser of their show, plus they showed all the DCI, which Blue Coats is a drum corps international marching band, if you don't know. And I have one of my friend's son, he's on there, and we went to go watch him, and as we were driving, she said, would you like to go to Indy with me in August? And I was like, well, let me think about it. And in my mind, I'm like, oh, I'm going to Indy. And then I got to looking at my calendar. Well, Stitchers that are Black Needle Society people, that's the weekend of the Stars Hollow virtual cross stitch extravaganza, and I signed up for that and paid a lot of some money for the box, and I want to do that. Plus your girl, me, I forgot to tell y'all a few weeks ago, which I meant to say something in my video, that after StitchCon, I was fired up about it, and then Snug Harbor Crafts, Deb and Kev come out and said they're doing Stitch West in Utah. I love Utah. It's beautiful. Mountains, snow, wherever on the mountains. And they were supposed to be at StitchCon, and they didn't come because they had a family wedding to go to. But I kind of signed up for that, and I got in. Oh, so I told Mr. Lancettle, I kind of want to go to Utah in October. I have a motor, and he always has motorcycle parts coming in. And I kind of checked on the calendar to make sure, and I said, when is Loretta Lynn's? When is that weekend? Because I know he goes away for the weekend, and it happened to be the same weekend. And I said, do you care if I go to Utah? Because I'm kind of going to Stitch West. He said, what's Stitch West? I said, well, it's in Utah, and we're going to go, and we're going to cross stitch for the weekend. Okay, so he bought me a ticket. Plane tickets bought. I'm going to Stitch West. Well, this week, while I was watching Steel City Stitchers, they announced that they're having their stitching retreat in Pitts. I'm a mess. I'm fired up. In Pittsburgh, however you say it. That's in February. Well, only 80 people could get in that. Now, I'm pretty sure I'm in. I haven't got my invoice, but we'll see to make sure. Look. I answered the questions and did it fast, so hopefully I'm in. I mean, you're not in until you get the invoice, but that's February, going to Pittsburgh. And hopefully Sara E and Tammy got in, because we plan on rooming together. So, anywho. And it's no spend July. I know it's bad, but you know. Anywho. Alright, so going to Stitch West, that's in October. February, hopefully going to, they haven't made a decision on what they're going to call it. Steel City Stitchers Retreat. Okay. I'm making up for this lost year, y'all. I feel like that's what I'm doing. I don't know. I don't know. Plus, I'm an empty nester. Well, my kids are still here, but they're not here. I mean, Gavin's fixing to go back to college. He'll be gone, and Jen will be, she's going to somewhere. We don't know yet, but she's going grad school eventually. So, anyhow, I'm keeping myself busy and doing some things that I want to do, and that's okay. So, this week, let's get into my stitching. I have not done a lot of stitching. I did the past 2 days. The past 2 days, it's been raining here. We didn't get to go to the lake. And my husband and I, we binge watched Virgin River. It's so good. My husband said that dude he's messing it up for every other dude out there. There's one scene, y'all. I'm giving this away. If you haven't watched it, I'm sorry. He puts these little lighted lanterns out in the lake, and they go take a little stroll in the lake at midnight in the moonlight. I looked over at my husband. I was like, dude, you got a head start, because we have a lake and we have a canoe. So get to planning the rest of that out. So we'll see if that happens, but well, I don't know. It could, hopefully. I don't know, with me spending this, yeah. No, a lot of stuff I bought was already in the works, except for I bought some material this week because we hit 500. I don't know if I went into that. We're at 5. That's what I wanted my notes for. We're at 5. I'm at 548 now. So thank you for all my new subscribers again. And my old subscribers, if you're back watching, I appreciate it. Please hit like and subscribe if you're new. I hope you like what you see. It is kind of, I'm trying to get this video in because, let's see, this past Saturday, no, when was it? Friday, this past Friday. Today is Monday. Friday, I went to Adamsville and helped with their uniforms. I wasn't feeling well last week. My shoulder's still hurting. I'm going to have an MRI tomorrow on that. And then I'm having some other, I don't know, stuff going on. I got to have another test run for that. So I haven't been feeling well, but I'm pushing forward and going to keep on doing what I'm doing just to, I don't know. But anyway, I am having an MRI because my shoulder is getting worse. But pray that it is not, you know, anything, but it is. It's not good. But anywho, I'm still doing what I can do. And anyway, I went and helped with Adamsville uniforms and got them kind of organized and helped out Friday in the uniform room there, and then Saturday and all day yesterday I cross-stitched. And I only cross-stitched on one thing, and this is it. Let me show you. Hold up. Let me see. And actually, I want to tell y'all, one of my subscribers, her name's Rebecca. And Rebecca, I'm not going to say your last name because I didn't okay it with you. But she's one of my subscribers. And she asked, could she send me some things? So this is a Stitchy Kindness. And I said, well, you don't have to, but I appreciate it. So she sent me a big old bag of stuff. She makes needle minders, which look at this needle minder she made. It's an X for my name. My name is Zan. It starts with an X. It's X-A-N. And I thought that was really, really cute. And I guess she still has a store. It says Journey Ink is what it says. So, Rebecca, you can tell me if it's okay to give your name out. But she made these needle minders, what I thought was really cute. Look at that little needle minder. I don't know how she did that. There's like a little bird cage in there. My nails are still, I haven't got them done because they're just, too many times getting them done, and my nails are just so thin. They're just tearing apart. It's awful. I don't know where this comes. Oh, this goes on that. Okay. These got little smiley faces or something on them. Cute. And so she sent me these zippers I can use for some of my zipper bags. And she just sent me some charts. Oh, I bought those charts. She thought I'd like this one, which I do like it. Isn't it cute? It's called the Hive. It's really cute. Got honey and lotion. It says lotion, candles, lotions, honey. I love it. It's so cute. So I'm going to keep that one. And then she just sent, she sent all kinds of magazines, some old magazines. Look at this magazine. Oh my goodness. So cute. Just some older magazines. So, I don't know. This little Little House Needleworks. It says peace. I guess it's an ornament for a tree. I think I'm going to put that in like the giveaway. Look at the little card she sent. Steph would like that. So cute. I don't know if y'all watched Just Keep Stitching Steph and them. They have the little foxes back. Oh, they're so cute. Practice kindness every day. The little heart. I love it. So cute. And then it's just a bunch of cross stitch. I mean, I looked through a bunch of these. Look at that magazine. I love the little snowman, Frosty the Snowman. So I just thought it was really nice of her to send me all these. And I will do a giveaway here with some of this stuff. Here's the Halloween cross stitch. I'm going to make a Halloween bag at some point and I'll do a giveaway. But I thought it was really nice. And then she made this. And she put my name on it with a label. She gave me this little bag. And it says Crazy Band Lady. Isn't that so nice? I love it. I don't know why I see like a... I don't know. I hope y'all don't see that. It's like 4 lines. I don't know why it's gridded. Alright. Alright, let's get into my stitching. Alright. Here's what I stitched. I'm gonna try to, I noticed in my last video I was looking down a lot. And I don't think that was very good. I'm just at 16 minutes. That's not bad. Alright. Alright, I'm doing the Jingle Jolly Joy Sal with Luminous Fiber Arts. And I finished the little deer, and this week was the Jolly, which was the Santa. And I finished him today, this afternoon. And there we go. There's Jingle and there's Jolly. Oh gosh, look at that. That looks terrible. Hold on, let me roll this up. I stitch in hand, so I don't know. I think my stitches aren't great, but they're okay. Trying to get that ching. I got my hat on today. My hair's a hot mess because it was raining today, and I went into my class tonight with this hat on to my my crochet class. I didn't know if y'all know, but Memphis Sara E's in there with me, so I've been enjoying her, getting to know her. So we've been struggling through that. I mean, it's fun. It's, oh, y'all know it. It's at Forbidden Fiber. So we're sitting there crocheting and looking over our shoulder, looking around at all the fabulous Forbidden Fiber stuff. Oh, y'all, some of her thread is just fantastic. Okay, on the Jingle Jolly Joy, I am using the called for, which is peanut brittle, hey copper, steamed broccoli, hickory sticks, apple fritter, and then there's several DMCs that are the called for. So tomorrow, I think tomorrow is when they call out the next chart. There's 3, it's a mystery sal, so there's 3 mystery sals. There's 3 charts. So that's all I sewed this week. At least it was something. So I'm pretty proud of it. I think it looks good. So, well, actually, Saturday, let's see. Was that this week? That was this past week. I guess I'm 2 weeks behind. Am I 2 weeks behind? Last Saturday. Not this Saturday, but the past Saturday, or Sunday, yeah. Not this past Sunday, but a week ago, I went to my coworker's baby shower, and I made a baby blanket, and I made her some burp pads. So I'm not going to splice in a picture, but I am going to show y'all. She likes these. I sent her a piece of picture. I told you in my last video that I had to make the next day I needed to make a baby blanket and some stuff for that shower. So she liked this because she liked the little line, and she likes the little elephants. So she picked this. I sent her a couple materials, stuff from you know, from the fabric stores. I wanted her to like what she, you know, picked out. So she picked that out, and then I made a baby blanket with that on the front, and I did this minky on the back. Whew. I don't know, a lot of you, if you do sew, you know what I'm talking about. This minky is no joke to sew with. It slides, and I watched several videos while I was making that quilt, because I'd made a little baby blanket before, and then I watched the Minky site, and the lady who's on that site, she said double pin. So that helped. I laid it, you know, I cut it square, and then I, you know, cut them both square, and then just double pinned it around and sewed around. It shifted a little bit, but not a whole bunch after I double pinned. I pinned it several times before I started sewing. And then I picked this other material. This is the material I wanted her to pick. I wanted this one. Look at the baby koala. So anyway, I bought this material, and I made her a burp pad with it. So this chenille stuff's on one side, and this is on the other. So I made her a few of those with some other material I had. So that's something I made, not this past Sunday, but Sunday before that. Somebody I forgot to tell y'all, I started a group, and Sara E is with me. She's one of my admin. She's admin with me, because we live in Memphis, Tennessee, and the area, well, I live outside of Memphis, 40 minutes from Memphis. But I call it, I made us a Facebook group, and I don't know if I said this before, but, you know, Janet Jabber, I love Janet Jabber. I watch her. I'm still catching up on her show. But I hung out with her at StitchCon some, and she talked about the Hoosier Stitchers, and so I thought, you know, we need to have a stitching group here in Memphis, because I didn't see one. So I called it I didn't call it the 901, but I called it the 901 Stitchers. So I set that group up on Facebook. So I think we have probably 40 or 50 people that are in there, and we're going to try to do something at some point at our LNS and see who can, well, that many people couldn't fit in our LNS, but I'm sure, I don't know how many will show up. But anyway, I forgot to tell y'all, I started that up. And anyway, there was one of the ladies that's in our group, and she bought a bunch, she started cross stitching, and she bought a bunch of charts, and then she's decided that she just not into, she likes more of the stamped on, I don't know what you call it, but it's got the picture already stamped on the material, you know. I know it's called something. I don't know why. I don't know what that is. But anyway, so she started getting rid of some of her charts, and she posted them in our 901 Stitchers, and I went and bought, I know Sara E bought some, and I bought a few. You know what it is. Anyway, I bought this Frosty. This is, Brenda Gervais Frosty. I love it. It's one of the charts that I had been wanting. And this Teresa Kogert star-shaped snowman. Oh, yeah, I'm so sorry. Coppers. Being copper. And Lucy chiming in. Let's see. With Thy Needle and Thread. Another Brenda Gervais. I like that snowman. It is Christmas in July, and I don't know, I added some little greenery, and I added my little Santa up there. Oh, and that Santa right there, I don't know if I said anything about that. I found that already stitched at my little local antique shop a few months ago, and I picked it up, and I love him. Oh, Prairie Schooler already stitched up. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get that. I think it was like $5. I'll take it. Okay, let's see. Oh, somebody asked me. I just looked before I started taping. I showed this bag last week, and someone said, "Well, how did you get it to be two-toned?" Well, I just sewed it. I sewed it together to make it be the length that I needed it. I think it's supposed to be 31 inches long. Let's see. I wrote down my notes here. This envelope bag is Vanna Pfeiffer. It's her tutorial, and I'll link it again in my thing. And I got the idea from Janet Jabber. I'm gonna try to make some little bitty ones like Janet Jabber. She gave me one, and I'd like to make some of those. But the length of that, it's supposed to be 31 inches long and 14 inches wide. And so I just sewed it together to make it be two-tone. And on the inside, it's just a neutral color that I had. It's just it looks like snow. And these are really easy, y'all. These are easy to sew. If you have any kind of little bit, just straight sewing. And I kind of rounded it. I mean, I just hand rounded that. It's not, well, actually I have like a jar, and I kind of sewed, I kind of marked it out and rounded it. Okay, so there's that. I showed you my stitching. I showed you this. Someone asked me I just sewed two pieces together, and it made it look two-tone. Okay, let me show you my crochet. Of course, I picked green. They had different colors. It's a crochet class that Memphis Sara E and I are taking at Forbidden Fiber. Forbidden Fiber is like 10 minutes from my house, 15 minutes from my house in Brighton, Tennessee. It is fabulous, y'all. It is fabulous in there. So, let's see. Let me show you what I made. First, I made a little chain. We learned this last week. So, I picked the green, like I said. And Lynn, the owner of Forbidden Fiber, bought us these little, which is kind of different than the normal hooks. But it's I like it. So, tonight we learned single crochet. Is that what this is? Yeah, single crochet. Well, I kind of made I don't know what that shape is because I don't know all my shapes, but anyway, it looks pretty. And it looks, someone said, well, you could just keep on going and make a triangle. That's what I should do. Should have done. But this really should be, rectangle, not a hexagon. Is it not a hexagon? But I don't know my shapes. I can make it a mask. Well, it's not big enough. It needs to be another row or so. Oh, me. We're going to make a little bag, y'all. It's so little. It's going to be cute. I just don't know how I'm going to make it. I don't know how. But she says we're going to make it. Let's see. It's going to be a granny. It's going to be a granny square. Traditional. It's going to be made. It's called a granny bag. We're going to make this little granny bag. Like that. That's going to have like a little tie. It's going to be a little bag. We're going to make that. It's going to be like a little granny square bag. And I am excited. What? Anyway, it's the next few weeks. I don't know. She says we're going to make that bag. And then she said something about a sweater. I'm like, I don't think I'll be making a sweater too soon. She said the next class that she's going to do, it wouldn't be advanced, but it's going to be the next class will be like a shawl. And I would love to that's what I want to learn how to do, is make like a shawl. Or something like that. And, all right, y'all. spin July. No spin July. That's wrong for me, ain't it? Anyway, at my LNS, you know, I told you, oh, I'm sorry for the wrinkling. At my LNS, Billy. I'm sorry, Billy. Anyway, she told me that, she's the one that told me about changing the colors for my Stitchy Stars, and I changed it, and, then she told me about this Bake Me a Cake at, Hobby Lobby. This should fit the Stitchy Stars. She saw it somewhere. It'll fit in here just perfect when you're done with it. So it was 50% off at Hobby Lobby, and I went on and picked it up. I kind of panicked. I saw it 2 weeks ago when she told me, and I didn't get it. And then I had to go to Hobby Lobby. Because my sister wanted. She's doing the class with me, and she wanted a turquoise. All they had left when we picked our colors was like a cream, and she wanted turquoise. So I went and bought her some turquoise at Hobby Lobby. And, what else did I buy at Hobby Lobby? Oh, I bought some interfacing because I didn't have the right interfacing when I made my bags. Okay, last week, well, my last video, I think it was 2 weeks ago, I had that big block bag, and when I got done with it, I said it's really too big. It's too big, y'all. It flopped over. It was 16 by 16, and I used regular quilting batting in it, so it was kind of flimsy. It wasn't, you know, you want your project bags to kind of stand up a little bit, so it just wasn't right. The interfacing, it should have had some kind of interfacing in it. So I asked Tammy, creative.country.girl, Tammy Blalock, which y'all should need to go to her website right now. If you're wanting to buy some bags, she has some bags posted at her website. She has some, like 3 that she made out of handkerchiefs, like vintage handkerchiefs, and they're beautiful. And her bags are really nice, y'all. They're really nice. So she's linked below in my description. You need to, if you want some project bags, she has some nice ones. And she, you know, if you have some material, you know, if you have some ideas of something, she might have some material there if you're interested. Anyway, I took it all apart. That's why I didn't get much stitching done this week, because the first part of the week, this is what I did. I took it apart and I cut it down. So I watched Elizabethanncanstitch, and I talked to her and asked her about her interfacing too, and Tammy told me the right interfacing, so that's what I was buying at Hobby Lobby. So I cut this down to a more manageable. It is a lot smaller, but I took Elizabethanncanstitch's measurements and I added 1 inch to it, because I do want it to be a little bit bigger than what she has. My son just got home, so the dogs are gonna go crazy. So I spent my time because I'd quilted this, so it took me a while to undo that. I should have just left it. Now I'm thinking back, either I should have just cut it. I don't know, y'all. Anyway, I took it all apart. Here's my zipper. And I cut it down, and then I decided to go with a different back. Well, that other backing, it was, once I took it apart, it had a bunch of holes in it from the taking out the thing. So with Elizabethanncanstitch, she does it where this is going to self-bind. So this is going to be my binding, which makes it a lot easier than what I did. I did the tradition. With my other one, I did the binding. So anyway, I'm going to try her way. And I know everybody was loving my big bag. But but y'all, it just wasn't sturdy enough, and it flopped. It wasn't easy to carry around. Now, I can make another bag like that, but this next time I'll use like a thicker, you know, a thicker batting, you know, a thicker interfacing in between it so it'll stand up. Like, I love, you know, well, of course, these bags. I mean, these bags are nice. Like that. This is, you know, that's Creative Carol Designs bag. See, and I just wondered if it was this. I think it was my plastic in the thick. I think the vinyl that you get, you can get different, and I didn't know that. Thicker vinyl. Maybe that's why that stands up a little better, but it's more manageable. I am going to sew on a handle to my bags too. So I am going to do that because that'll make it a lot better too. So that's that one. And this bag, this is Dot Dot Goose bag, I'm sure. Pretty sure. I mean, it's really nice. And see, it's got a thicker batting in it, or interfacing or something, because it's just, see how it don't flop down. Mine was so big, and it just did this, and I just didn't like it. So took it apart and redid it. But I had to cut it down some. It was just really too big. Okay, so there's that. And let's see. Oh, got this chart. That was in my bag of charts that my LNS is just adds to my chart. And look what I got. Yep, some cute Halloween. It's the Just Cross Stitch Halloween 2021 special issue, and this is what I'm gonna give this away for my 50 subscribers. We're gonna do a giveaway, y'all. Let's see. Oh, and I got these. I got the cardinal. I saw these at StitchCon, and I had to get them. I love them. They're so pretty. I'm going to do those. They were done at StitchCon, and they were done in an old, one of the workers at Keepsakes, there's 4 in this series. And it was a window, a 4-pane window, and she did the 4 birds in the window. So pretty. Okay, guys. So, let's see. Let me show you what I'm going to give away. Alright, so in my 50 subscriber giveaway, this is what my plan is. Alright, so don't say giveaway. And what you're going to say in the comments, you're just going to say, if you want this, I don't know if you want this, but it's going to be Halloween. So you're going to get this, you're going to get the Halloween chart, the Halloween magazine. It's going to be the ugly sweater weenies. The ugly sweater weather. And I am going to do, I have these 2 pumpkin. You'll be able, whoever wins will be able to tell me which bag they want. I'm going to make a bag with either one of these. So you can tell me which one you want. So the winner, all you gotta do, so there's gonna be one winner for the 500 subscribers giveaway. It's gonna be this sweater weather chart, and I'm gonna make an envelope bag with one of these fabrics. And whoever wins, and I'll message you, and you can tell me which one you want. You either want the black pumpkins or you want the teal and sunflower pumpkin bag, and I'll make it and get it off to you. But I appreciate everybody for subscribing and coming back and watching my channel. I hope y'all like it, what I'm doing. I'm trying to not get too distracted. I know I keep looking down, but all right, so that was the giveaway. Don't say giveaway, just say Halloween. Just Halloween, and that's going to be my word that I'm going to, use when I do the... Now, if there's only like 10 people that say Halloween, then I guess I'm going to do the old method, because there won't be no reason to do the generated one, or however you do it. Anyway, what else? That's all that. That's all that. Okay, we're at 40 minutes, so I am going to be doing, let's see, I am going to be doing the stitch, in August. My plans for August is I'm going to do sunflowers and bees in August. So I'm going to put, in the next week or so, before, at the end of July, I'm going to, my next Flosstube, I'm going to show you what charts I'm going to do. So I'm going to pull all my stuff that has sunflowers and bees in it. And I got the idea from Stitchen is Elementary. She had said she's going to do sunflowers and bees. I don't know if y'all saw the Stitching with the Housewives. Priscilla showed her a video on her Instagram, I think, of her setting up all her bees and sunflower hutch. Oh, looks so good. I'm not a Ray Dunn person. I have one mug that my coworker gave it to me, but all that bee stuff, I would love to have a few of those just to set around in here somewhere. But anyway, it's no steam July, so I'm not gonna get it this. I'm not gonna get it this month. That's for sure. So, anyway, I did buy this material too. I love it. So I'm gonna make me a bag out of that. And I guess that's all. Oh, I did want to show y'all. One more thing. I bought this before I went to where. This is the Daylight. It's the, what is it called? It's called the something. All I know is it's a lifesaver. I've been using this ever since. I don't remember, if you watch my earlier videos, I talked about I used to wear a headlamp, and I used to wear something around my neck. Is this the Q light? What is this called? It says Daylight. Oh, it's the Halo Go. That's what it is. It cost, I think it was $99, and it was worth every penny. I said it, I kind of watched Kimberly on the Fat Quarter Shop, because she'll show how she takes hers everywhere, on the plane and everywhere, because it is rechargeable. And, but I set it between my legs and tilt it. You can move it and tilt it, and that's what I use now, y'all. It's good. I mean, it's worth it. It's worth the $99. It helped. I mean, I think that's why I have a lot of, wearing that thing around my neck and the headlamp, I think that's why I had a lot of neck trouble, I guess. I don't know. And I said I was going to show y'all some Christmas charts. I guess I could do it real quick. I'm just going to do it. I know it's 44 minutes in, but alright. I'm going to do a quick, these are some charts that I have. I bought these charts. I was going to end this, but I think I want to just show y'all my Christmas charts real quick. How about I show you 3 now, and I'll show you 3 next time. 3 of my favorite ones that I really want to do. How about that? That's alright. I love this joyful. Joyful, joyful, we adore thee. I love that. With the heartstring samplery. Love that. I don't know who I saw did, I don't know where I saw this, but I know I saw someone did this last year. It's Erica Michaels, and it's the reindeer games. I want to do that. I'm going to do that. I don't know when, but I'm going to do it. And then, I showed y'all this one last week, or a few weeks ago, because I bought that blue material. Now, this material is a little bit lighter than my Jody fabric, but I don't know. I think I'm going to try it on that. It'll just be a little bit darker. So I love that Quaker Christmas. And then I bought these cottages. The Snow Village cottage, that is the... Which one is that? That is the Skate and Sled Shop. And this is the Snow Cone Cart. And the, oh, of course, Frozen Hot Chocolate Chart. And this is the Iced Coffee. And I don't know which other ones I want to find. I need to make a list. I don't know if, and I have the, look, I got the threads. Kimberly did this on the Petty Point, and I think it was the Petty Point Gray, I think. And it looks so good. And I have the Snow Village. I have the big one too. I just don't know if I'm on a commit to the whole big chart. I don't know. I don't know how many more I need. I don't know how many's in this series either. I need to look that up. But I did buy these last year in the hopes of doing that. I don't have the material, but I do have the thought, the floss. So there's that. I bought this last year when Teresa Kogut released this. I said, yes, ma'am, I want that. And I think there's a correction in here that I need to find out. I think there is supposed to be. But I love that. I love old Santas and deers. And then I bought this Brenda Gervais Be Jolly. I'm just going on showing y'all what I have, y'all. Because I'm almost done. Lottie Da. I love this. I think I saw this in my LNS. And they did a different color chart. But I would love to do this. I just love it. It looks primitive. Merry Friends, Plum Street. I don't know if I'll do this in a round. Maybe I would. Maybe do a little, I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to do this, but I would like to do that. And I have the little marshmallow. I know a lot of people have this. By Brenda Gervais. Mr. Marshmallow. I kind of like him on that lime green, actually. I might could put him on that green, that the extra fabric of my Dorothy. My Jody fabric. And then I have this Cozy Jeanette Douglas. I love this. When she showed this on her channel, I was like, I couldn't wait to get it. And I bought it. And all these were hanging up there, right there. So those are all my Christmas charts, which I don't think are too bad. I don't think it's too bad. I know everybody, they're fixing to have another market. I really don't want to buy any more charts, y'all. I really, really don't right now. I think I have plenty. And I just need to get stitching. Is what I need to do. So, let's see. Next week I will show y'all something else. Hopefully it's coming in the mail. I'll show you next week. Now it was a pre-order that I pre-ordered in June. So that was it. Anyway, a new channel that I've been watching is Stitchy Sara Reads. I like her channel. It's really cute. So she does a lot of stuff that I like, and So go check her out. And of course, go check out Crisscross Stitch and go watch Creative Country Girl Tammy Blalock did a big Wip Parade. So if you want to look at some different charts on some different fabric, and she did a humongous Wip Parade and it was good. And she has her bags. Y'all need to go, if you're wanting to buy some bags, some good ones, she's got some good ones for sale. So that's all I have to say. Have a great week. I am leaving Thursday to go help Music City, so prayers for my travel. I got to travel to Kentucky and work on uniforms for a few days and help them out. And that's about it. And pray for my MRI. Hopefully it's not, nothing. I don't know. But anyway, thank y'all for watching, and have a great week.